The 8 News Now investigators today with our first look at the man accused of killing another man and eating his face.
29-year-old Colin Czech, public defender, now arguing that Czech is not competent to stand trial. 8 News Now investigator Kyle Payne, the first to bring you this gruesome story, joins us live in studio. So Kyle, what happens now?
Kirsten, Brian, first we want to warn you that this case has disturbing details. But in Clark County District Court, there's a department designed just to handle cases like this. Most often where people accused of a crime aren't able to determine right from wrong and can't understand what they're being charged with.
I've spoken to him and I've determined that he is incompetent.
The chief deputy public defender in court on the case of Colin Czech, accused of killing a man early Sunday morning downtown and eating his eyeball as well as his ear. Czech's lawyer saying his client doesn't have what it takes mentally to be tried for murder.
The allegations obviously are very serious, and what we've all read in the papers and seen on the news is very shocking.
After Wednesday's brief court hearing, attorney David Westbrook saying doctors need to evaluate Czech's mental status before the court can make a final determination, which will factor in those medical reports and perhaps some of the things Czech told police after he was arrested, like that he was, quote, going in and out of consciousness and was awake for 5 days straight because something was, quote, possessing him. That's when police found him covered in blood with, quote, biological matter in his hair, mouth, and on his clothing.
We will get to the bottom of all the factual allegations. That is a process.
Indeed, a psychiatrist will make a recommendation on whether Czech is mentally competent to stand trial. His next hearing is later this month, Brian.
All right, thank you, Kyle, for that. Colin Czech, in the meantime, being held at Clark County Detention Center with no bail. He had been in the hospital since his arrest.